Hello, hello. Hey, man. First off, I'd like to actually formally introduce myself. My name is Travion McKnight. Um, I'm the owner of this channel, and yeah, I'm currently 17 years old. I'm a senior in high school. But yeah, I was the captain of my school's football team, and I'm currently the captain of our school's bowling team. But I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Um, Throughout this bowling season, I've actually overcame a lot of things that came towards me, like the 10 pin, and just like actually becoming mentally stronger as I progressed through the season. Honestly, at the beginning of the year, I didn't really have high hopes because I thought that since last season ended off on a little sad note, I didn't think that I was gonna actually do as good as I've been doing. But even then, I've also had some low moments, but I feel like this year I've handled them a little bit better than I did last year. And honestly, that's all thanks to my teammates and my two coaches and my mom. Got her in too. But first, I would like to thank, each and every one of my teammates for being there with me along for the ride. It's been a long and short year, and I'd rather have them over anybody that I don't know, bowling out of their mind, I guess, because they're just very likable people, and they get the job done. They support me when I need to be supported. I like to thank Coach Lonnie. He taught me a lot of flaws that I didn't know that I had. And he's been there for me too in the background. I like to thank Coach McKnight, aka my father. He's been there for me a lot too. He's taught me a lot of things over the years since, he's my father. He's been there since the start. And a lot of parents, when it comes to sports and, family, if they're a coach, they're not really good at separating the two different topics. But I feel like he plays a good part in doing that. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my mother, you know, shout out to the bowling ball supplier. But yeah, it's been a long year. Well, it's been a long 3 years since I started bowling, and honestly, it's been very fun. I didn't think it would be this fun at first, considering you know, first I was really bad, but I was able to grow along with a few of people. Like I was able to grow with Gage, because Gage used to be at a very bad spot, but he actually got way better. I also grew with Golden and Desire. Shout out to them. We're the core four, I guess. We've been there from the start, and I'm about to be, I guess, the only recurring senior to graduate, other than Golden and Desire. The only recurring boy senior, I guess. But yeah, it's been a long ride. Some of my favorite moments actually weren't even at the bowling alley. Like I remember our first year, we had a senior. Her name was Olivia. Shout out to Olivia. She was actually one of the only people that had a car, and sometimes our bus that would take us to practice would cancel on us, and I would ride with her to the bowling alley. And this one time, she had me, Golden, Gage, and another senior named Buddha in the car, and we were listening to this one song. I forgot what it was called, but we were all having a good time, and yeah, that was fun. Um, Another person that I'm really grateful for is actually he was another senior that same year in the first year. His name was Raymond. You know, he used to take me home from school outside of bowling, but other than that, he taught me a lot of things. Like he actually was like the first person to try to teach me to actually like consistently shoot at a 10 pin, other than my coach. And I was very helpful considering at first I was like really, really bad at it. Like get a 10 pin, just assume it's open frame. But yeah, I'm grateful to him. And yeah, I just think our team structure back then was good, but even now I think it's way better because we're more tightly knitted since this team um mainly everybody started last year, which is a gift and a curse. Started it with such short time, but we were able to stick together to the very end. And once again, I'm grateful for my teammates for that. I'm grateful for my coaches for continuing this program throughout the 3 years that I've been here. And I hope, sorry, with my cat. And I hope to see my current juniors, which will be seniors next year. I hope to see them do big things, even the sophomores. And I hope to see like new freshmen. Pause. I'm not Drake. Hope to see like newcomers actually learn and start to enjoy the sport of bowling. But yeah, I said I was gonna keep this short and sweet, but it's currently 6 minutes long, so it's just gonna be its own video now. But yeah, it's just a thank you message to everybody that's been there with me along the ride. Um, yeah, I gave you my thanks because I might have a couple of good games, but at the end of the day, you can never do it by yourself, and I've never been able to do it by myself. Even now, I may have gotten better, but I'm not perfect. And you guys fill in for when I mess up. Say hi, Sneezy. Let me grab her. But yeah, thank you guys. Look, say hi. She's not rocking with the mic. But yeah, thanks to everybody. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, Gage. Thank you, Golden. Thank you, Desaya. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you, Tyrell. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you. Thank you, Abdi. Thank you, Coach Lonnie. Thank you, Coach McKnight. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you, um, thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Robert. And yeah, it's just a lot of names that come up and that have been there for long for the ride. So once again, I'd like to thank all of you that were there. And this really means a lot to me that you stuck around to, you know, watch me grow as a person and as a bowler. So yeah, I'd like to give you my thanks.